Aircraft carriers are the ultimate symbol of naval power. They project strength, secure trade routes, and allow a country to dominate the seas. For decades, the US has ruled the oceans with its mighty fleet of nuclear-powered carriers. But now, China is racing to close the gap, and fast. For the US, carriers are the backbone of military dominance. They let America strike anywhere in the world, anytime. A single carrier strike group, packed with fighter jets, destroyers, and submarines, can overwhelm most navies. This has helped the US maintain its global influence for decades. But China isn't sitting back anymore. It has been aggressively expanding its navy, and aircraft carriers are at the heart of its strategy. Right now, China operates 3 aircraft carriers. Liaoning, China's first carrier, based on an old Soviet design. It's mostly for training. Shandong, a slightly improved version of Liaoning, but still limited. Fujian, a huge leap forward. This one is much more modern, with advanced technology and a better launch system for aircraft. But here's the catch. All of them run on conventional fuel. That means they need to refuel constantly, limiting how far they can go. The US, on the other hand, has 11 nuclear-powered carriers that can sail for decades without refueling. This has kept America ahead. Now China is working on the game changer, nuclear-powered carriers. Deep in the heart of China, scientists are developing a powerful nuclear reactor to fuel future carriers. Once China masters this, its navy will be able to stay out at sea for as long as it wants, just like the US Navy. China is planning its 4th aircraft carrier, known as the Type 004, which is expected to be nuclear-powered. This development aims to provide the Chinese Navy with extended operational range and endurance. The Type 004 is projected to enter service in the 2030s. A nuclear-powered Chinese carrier fleet would change everything. Right now, China's Navy is mostly focused on Asia and the South China Sea. But with nuclear carriers, it could expand its influence globally, into the Indian Ocean, the Pacific, even near US territories like Guam and Hawaii. This would put China in direct competition with the US, like never before. It could challenge American dominance in ways we haven't seen since World War II. US carriers regularly patrol near China's waters, but imagine Chinese carriers patrolling near the US West Coast. That would be a huge power shift. The world is watching as China builds its next-generation carriers. If successful, they won't just be floating airfields. They'll be a warning sign that the balance of power on the seas is changing.